beautiful souls. I do have new die sets to share. It's only 3 sets. So I did create this frame, and this is from the dresser die set. Because Ida from Credit to Create, who's a spoiled brat, said that she wished she had the silhouette to the mirror frame of the dresser die set. So I went ahead and did it. And then I also gave you two different sizes. So you have the silhouettes to all the 3 different sizes, plus this oval frame for the middle. It fits this one and this one if you want to add a sentiment. Okay, or any other decorative element that you desire. And they do have embossing, so they emboss beautifully. I will share the sample on the dresser because it's this is pretty much the same size. I haven't cut these out yet. But look how beautiful that frame is and how it embosses. Okay. And the next frame die set is actually my favorite. And I will share how these cut out, because I did cut these out and I put them in that dresser album that I created, that I just shared. And this one is it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. And they also have a silhouette, and this one has a bigger oval frame. And again, you can message me through Instagram. That's how I do my transactions, or you can email me, which is linked. And that's another way that I do my transaction. I still don't have a website where I'm selling this directly, because the fees are way too high. So I'm still working on that. There is a website that that I've been looking into that seems really fair and really reasonable. So I'm still looking into that. Okay. Oh, let me share how these look, because I did cut them out and they are in this. This isn't an album I created with the dresser die set, and I used an oldie but goodie tilde. Look at the tilde. Okay. No, not in that one. Here goes one frame, and I left it open so that the recipient can put a picture behind there. Isn't that pretty? And it does cut beautifully and embosses beautifully. Look at the embossing details on that. Gorgeous. Here's another one in the metallic or the frosted cardstock, and it embosses beautifully. Here's another one. This one got a little bit mangled, but that's okay. This is like in the cream frosted color. The pearlescent is so pretty. And then look at the little one. Look at the little one. Look how beautifully that cuts and embosses. And then you can interchange when you cut out the frame. You're gonna have this piece that comes out, and you can interchange the colors. And then what I also did was I took one of the frames and I just cut it in half, and I did like a pocket. Isn't that nice? And this is the other size. So this is the medium size. You saw the small size and you saw the large size. Okay. And here's the Fit for a Queen. That's a dice set that's included with the Armoire. And we have working drawer pulls. All right. Now, the other die set that I created was a vintage purse. And look how gorgeous the details on that is. It does have the layering piece. It has stitching. It has this piece that connects to the handle, which is right here, and that also has embossing details. Then you have this oval stitch layer that you can nest in here. There's also a die piece in here that cuts out the middle of that. I'm sorry, no, because this whole thing comes out not in a solid piece, so this cuts the inside out automatically. But this here, I did that for a reason. I'm going to show you the sample. And so this connects to the handle, and then you have a vintage word with two silhouettes, one bigger, one smaller, so you know, so it makes it a lot more sturdier. All right, sorry for the glare. And here's my sample. I didn't connect the handles yet, but I want to show you this extra die piece is what cuts out a window for you. Okay, so that's what that's for. And as you can see, the frame cuts out completely. It doesn't have a solid piece in the middle. I could have done that and just had this cut out the middle for you, but I didn't do that. But look at the details. Look at the embossed details on that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the embossed details on this. So these tabs that's on the die set, these tabs, you roll it and then you glue it. I actually tucked it under the back layering piece, which is this part here. This I actually cut with my die cutting machine, the Brother Scan and Cut, because I didn't get the die set yet, so I wanted to do a sample. So when I received the die set, finally, I went and cut out these parts so that you can see the details. Okay, and there's the back. And this has a layering piece here in case you want to layer it instead. I didn't layer mine because I wanted the back of the actually I did. It's solid pink so that this could be a lot more sturdier. This one I didn't layer. You can see the paper in the background through that. Okay, and this is the one of my digital papers, the Marie Antoinette Boutique. This is the Anna Griffin fan die, and it is a pocket, so you can insert a card, a greeting card. I made like a little embellishment purse. You can make this into a 3D purse. It doesn't have gussets to make a 3D purse. We all know how to do that. But in the event that you don't, there would be a follow-up tutorial in the future. I don't know when. I don't want to give a time frame because I am going through changes in my life and I haven't had the motivation to craft. So, and here's the handle. So this also has tabs. These have tabs, as you can see there, so that you can connect the handle with this element, with this decorative element, and you can connect them with jump rings, and then it actually is going to move like a real handle on a purse. Okay, so that's the effect I was going for. But look at the details. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So you have that. I haven't really connected yet. And then of course there's the other side. And you don't have to worry about, you know, aligning anything here, because this coordinates and aligns with the top of the purse. This will make a beautiful album, a 3D purse. You can make a journal out of it. And I want to show you what I did in the inside. So it just looks like that on the inside. And then I just created pockets for these envelopes that I've also created. This has a vellum piece in the middle. I will have a tutorial on this too sometime in the future. Isn't that pretty? And these are pockets. This is from a Stamperia collection. I believe it's called Princess. I don't remember. It's an older collection, and I just created pockets. And here's another envelope, and then this is another envelope. And these are all my digital papers. And then here's a pocket, and this is a part of the Stamperia collection. And I just cut out. I ended up just cutting these out, putting them near. This will make beautiful. You can alter these very beautiful with real fabric and lace, which I intend to do that sometime in the future. So there is that. Those are the new dies. Actually, they've been out for a while. I have maybe 5 or 6 left of these, or maybe more, I'm not sure. And I think I have like 5 or 6 left of these, because I do post them on Instagram first, and then that's where I make most of my sales. So I put them there first. And then I wanted to share, this is the dresser. I'm sorry, this is the Armoire die set. It's just a refresher. Here is the die set here. Okay, you get all of these elements, including the crown for the top. This is not that crown. This is when I first started designing it, or tweaking it, because I had designed this years ago. And when I started tweaking it to turn it into a die set, I ended up making this, which was an afterthought. This is an Anna Griffin frame die, and I just happened to just cut it in half. So that's what that is. And that's what gave me the idea to go ahead and make one for the dresser. That was the crown. That's the crown for the dresser. Alrighty then. And there goes that part. That's the Fit for a Queen sentiment with 2 layering pieces, and then the doors, and that's the opening, which is the front. All right. So I wanted to share a little tip on this. Grace Valdiva. Grace, please forgive me if I'm misspelling your last name. She bought the die set, the Armoire die set. She happens to reside in Australia. She really wanted the die set. She bought this one and the dresser when I first launched it. And you know, that goes to show you that when somebody really wants something, no matter where they are, they will go above and beyond. And I'm a very tiny, like really tiny small business. And I am grateful to her that she supported my tiny small business, my tiny business. And but I'm that way too. I am on a budget, but when I really want something, if I have to save up for it, I will save up for it. And that goes to show you that when you have a strong desire for something, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? And she was very clever. When I first did this, I had cut this out in one of my physical kits 2 years ago. And I did include miniature hinges so that you can hinge. Because remember, I hadn't developed the die set yet, where I actually created working hinges for the die set. But when she put hers together, she ended up putting the miniature hinges behind the die cuts. And I thought that was so clever. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I did. And I love that. So thank you, Grace, for that idea. That was so clever. I appreciate it so much. I will link her channel in the description area so you can see how she made her armoire, because she actually put hers together as well. Okay, so I've been going through a little bit of changes inwardly within myself, in my inner world, because the truth is that, you know, when people say, you know, they're going through changes in their life, that feels external to me. And we cannot control the external. We only can control what's going on inside of us. So those are the changes that I've been going through inwardly. And I feel like I've been a caterpillar for a very long time. So I haven't been crafting. I haven't been motivated to craft because I feel like it really needs to serve a purpose. It needs to be meaningful. And I believe I said this before, but I have been digging a lot deeper. So when I said it before, it's not as profound as it feels to me now, if that makes sense. As my level of awareness grows, the more deeper I go within myself, and things start to make better sense to me. There's more to what I'm saying, but I don't have the words that really expresses what's been going on within myself. So when that develops, I'm going to share more. Okay? I also want to share, I wasn't even done with this. I want to share that I'm officially sold out of the armoires, and I'm officially sold out of the dresser die set, which is this one. This one right here. Okay? These are the parts to the dresser. I'm officially sold out of both of them. Not a good idea. Too much glare. However, I will only be ordering more if I have 20 or more requests. because the minimum order is 20. And I've had plenty of people asking me, but not everybody was serious in purchasing, which is fine. I truly understand, you know. Everybody has their personal reasons, and they're entitled to their personal reasons, and their personal reasons are valid. So, because of that, I am what I'm saying is all my dies will be limited editions. I will not be bringing them back unless I have 20 or more serious people wanting the dresser or the armoire set, or both, but it has to be 20 or more. That is the only way I will be bringing them back. Other than that, I'm not bringing them back. And I don't have a lot of space to hold inventory. When I set out to design so they can be sold out and I can create new ones. Okay? We're always looking for something new, right? So that's it. That's pretty much it. I do really hope in the depths of my heart and soul that everybody's doing well. Your well-being is very important. It's very important, and like I said, the more I become aware, the more I go deeper within, and the more things that were, like feelings or situations were just on the surface, they have a deeper meaning for me. And you mean a lot to me. Your health means a lot to me, and your well-being means a lot to me. Okay? And I hope it means a lot to you, which is the most important, that it means a lot to you. So with that being said, let's share, be fair, be filled with love, and love one another. Take good care of yourselves and take good care of each other. Have a peaceful week.